A lot of great farm potential here with this pick, but it's a pick that can go splat, as we often say with Kha'Zix. If you do fall behind against this much CC, this much damage to the Orianna, and now it's going to be Aatrox that tackles the Rumble.
Enemy support is also going to come down into the mid lane, or come up, I should say, as now Keria is here. He's got a combo going as the rest of Gen G is trying to come out and punish this, but it's actually T1 who are now in a 3v2 situation. Peanut has to flash away. Even Guma's joining the fight, and T1 are going to start this one off.
But wanted to be a little bit of a juicy target here to keep Owner a little bit occupied, try to force him out so they could identify for sure he was up there. They didn't have that control ward. It was T1's
to invade the jungle against the Kha'Zix here. And a little play down on the bottom side to flash away at the same time, but we got Owner looking for the solo, and he's just gonna dunk onto Peanut as Chovy.
I think this is the right choice here. You are down a dragon, you don't know what the soul is going to be, but all of your mid-game advantages aren't going to matter if you
can. A little bit later on, speaking of which, Gumayusi seems to have no idea that this Rumble is in the bush, and now he's getting flashed on. Guma will be able to flash away from this one, and there's the ultimate just ticking down. And Doran
Power is spiking so hard right now. They're only up 700 gold here, but the items they have on the carries they have are just so deadly. They're gonna actually take this turret, maybe more.
Paze is just eating the damage. I mean, he just sits on the ball, and Faker says thank you very much.
Get those first few without a real fight as Doran once again looking for an opportunity.
Wait, this is the same spot. I saw this already, but it was Kai'Sa. But Faker says, I am different. I can challenge you. And that he will. He's just holding on, waiting for the 1 second for his shockwave. Doesn't even need it as Chovy gonna come in, dodging the shuriken as Faker, but he's in a lot of trouble. He's alone against 3, and now Zeus is on the run to light, trying to continue on this one. Paze running into the rest of T1, but they will just be able to get away by running to their turret. So Gen G only able to pick up Faker on the backside of that one.
They'll grab a turret here as well, and Zeus is going to need to back away. Paze going to take that one out a lot.
Not really able to get too much other than Faker and some low health bars. They decide to go for a reset. They have 2 Drake jungle. They are just going to push T1 out, and in fact, they will get this top tier 1 turret. Meanwhile, Zeus alone on the bottom side. Take a look at the level difference as well. Just 2 levels ahead in that top lane, but also take a look at the total damage as Faker, he started the game in the lead, and now he is still holding on to the reins of this one.
So we are just trading turrets here. It's an LCK classic. Don't fight, just hit those objectives. Rift Herald, of course, going to help you win that race, though, as we trade inners, as we might see an attempt to deny this.
Oh, boy, Peanut, he's just sitting on it, and Faker.
Know that Guma can fall back to that mid turret is okay, Faker.
Yeah, Faker in a lot of trouble here. Chovy on the chase. It's really difficult to get away from this. Akali, he hits the shuriken as the shockwave lands. Does not on for some resets, but T1 barreling into the river. It looks like they do want to challenge this in the bottom side. Delight is a bit caught out, but he is recon, and now he's going back in. He's looking for the big engage with that Rumble ultimate over the top. That's going to be the Kai'Sa just gone in this fight before it even began, as Chovy just running down the top side alongside of Doran, and that is a clean ace to the side of Gen G.
That's Delight's recon. Damage, he goes for the charm here, gets the knockup, and then the follow-up damage is layered through from Doran. Look at his positioning. Rumble under no threat whatsoever. Faker not in position to follow up, and Delight, yeah, he will die, but he does the heavy lifting here to set up the damage dealers to actually get the work done, and Gen G will follow up with a relevant in these fights. They just did not have it. Now they will grab this turret here against Gen G during
Baron, but taking their time with it for now.
Yeah, a lot of turrets already removed from the map, so looking now to push this inner down in mid. Chovy pushing the top inner as well. That's going to push that power play much higher here, as you can see, trying to get all 3 inners. They're set up for it. Akali in the side. They could grab this one, then rotate over. They still have a whole minute left on this Baron, and there's just not much T1 can do here. They have decent wave clear, obviously, with this Orianna. So they're just going to have to sit back and lose their turrets here.
And now they're trying to put the nail in the coffin on this one. Let's see how this fight does go, as Peanut trying to get away does get knocked for Gen G. This is very well set up for them to just take the Cloud Soul, and that they will. They're just going to take down the objective, and in the front is Owner. He's just going to get ripped to shreds immediately. Guma doesn't even get to do damage in this fight, as Zeus on the run as well, taking a punch. In goes Guma, trying to do something, but at this point it just looks like Gen G are in total control of this game, and Faker just gonna walk away with just his life. The rest of his team is gone.
The rest of his team is gone, and this game, I think, likely gone with it. And once again, same MO from Gen G. Control the choke point, kite back to Baron, put Delight in the front. He looks like a squishy target. Maybe you can push onto this Rakan, but Delight will turn on you on a dime, and they just cannot close the distance. Owner tries, ultimately without Faker's help. But like I was saying before, everything needs to work together with T1, and if there's no vision, if there's no choke point control, you just cannot do it against Gen G.
Oh boy, Faker trying his best, but I think Gen Z have their sights on the Nexus as a massive equalizer over the top. Just the cherry on top as Gen G dominate from